What's up, world? It's your guy, Guitar K, and I'm here today to talk about expectations. Look, man, the only person in this world that you can safely place expectations on is yourself. Now, I'm not saying that you can't hold people to a certain standard, that you shouldn't put up boundaries, and that you should let people walk all over you or nothing like that. But what I'm saying is, living in expectations is a dangerous place because you're setting yourself up to allow others to disappoint you. Don't be expecting people to do stuff for you, man. This world don't owe you nothing. You owe you. You owe yourself everything. You get out what you put in. I'm gonna say that again. You get out what you put in. So when you're putting it in, then you can expect to get what the fruits of what you're doing. But don't be expecting other people to do things for you, man. You know, one of the worst type of people is a person that do stuff. They say, oh, I'm doing this out the kindness of my heart. I'm doing this out the kindness of my heart. Only the next week they come around and start throwing it up in your face. Now we know we all hate those type of people. These are the people that we know they doing things only in expectation to get something back. That's not how you should live. The golden rule says do unto others as you would expect them to do for you. Not as they do for you. A lot of people get that confused. A lot of people out here are running around only like living like, what can I get out of this? What can I get from this person? What can I get out of that person? Those people are users and abusers, man. Look, you owe you. You do for you. I'm telling you, man, God bless the child that has his own. God bless the child that gets up, gets out, and gets something, man. Look, I went to a lot of anger management classes. I went to a lot of behavioral therapy. And one of the biggest lessons that they taught me was you can't be out here expecting people to do the same things that you would do. They did this one exercise with me. They said, Kawan, if you was running for the elevator and you seen a guy, he had the door open, he looked you right in your face, but he let the door close in your face, how would you feel about that? Now the old me said, I'll be mad as shit. Next time I see that nigga, I'm gonna approach him about that. I'm gonna be like, yo, why the fuck you ain't hold the elevator for me? And then he stopped me, he said, hold up. Who you think you is that somebody gotta hold the elevator for you? You're not the god of elevators where people gotta hold an elevator for you. You only feel that way because you will hold an elevator for somebody. But see, the thing is, people don't gotta do the same things that you do. Another example he gave me. How would you feel if somebody cut you off in traffic, Kawan? I'm like, I'm gonna be mad about that. He said, well, who are you? People get cut off in traffic all the time. You never know what somebody else got going on. That guy might have been late for work. That's why he went up the elevator. That guy might have been late for work. That's why he cut you off in traffic. But see, we put our expectations on other people, and then we let our emotions get involved, and then we move according to our emotions. Look, we got to start thinking rationally. Look, decisions that's made off of emotions, look, they are bad decisions 99% of the time. We got to start living off of principles. We got to start living off of logic. We got to think rationally. And thinking that people owe you stuff, expecting is an emotion thing. That's a feeling. That's like, oh, well, I would do it. Well, just because you would do it, that don't mean that somebody else got to do it. Look, man, different stroke song. The world don't move to the beat of just one drum, man. Just because I'm over here banging out the grinding beat, do, 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 do. He might be over there banging out the Phil Collins and the Air of the Night beat. Do, 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 do. And I can't knock him for being in his lane. I got to stay in my lane. I got to stay in my lane. I got to do what I got to do for me to get to where I got to go. And I can't expect nobody to come over in my lane and help me get to where I got to go. Look, man, don't be expecting things. Don't be one of them people that do stuff for people only because you're expecting to get something back. Do it because you know it's the right thing. Do it because it feels good to you. Do it because it's what you love. Do what you feel. I'm telling you, life will be a lot better. Again, expectations is a dangerous place to live in. Very dangerous. This is your guy, Guitar K, just out here trying to help you protect your heart, protect your feelings. I'm telling you, once you stop placing expectations on other people, you're going to feel a lot better on the inside, man. This will be a great boost for your self-esteem. Place your expectations on yourself. Do what feels right for self. I'm telling you, things going to work out a lot better for you. This your guy, Guitar K. Be more shit.
Just for the young black male, man, they watching. well-known goat, destroyed by crack smoke. My words get oozing R's like a parade float. You name it, I done it, I run it, I punt it. Watch my life go by like a car doing 100. There you go, flicking the light and tell the dough got low. Unfaithful to girls, ignoring the pearls. Grandma quote and spoken, oh. Sometimes I felt hopeless, like I smoked all my hope. On the outside, it looked like everything's great. Inside, I cry rivers like Justin Timberlake. On the outside, I could crack a fake smile. Inside, I'm choked up like Eminem from 8 Mile. Wow, perfect candidate for showbiz. I wore a mask way before COVID. Corona, hold up, wait a minute. Since the 80s, my city been in a crack pandemic. And I relapsed once, now I'm in it to win it. Grateful addict named Kawan, I don't care who get offended. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the world famous Guitar King. They watching you, they watching me, they watching. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. And this is a message for the young black male. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing, they watching you.